Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video of Cardtricks101. So in today's video I'm going to actually be teaching you a trick that I created a long time ago, and it always gets people, and it's very simple and easy, but it gets the job done of surprising the audience. So let's just jump right into it. So as you can see, I can shuffle the deck however I want, and I can give it a few cuts, anything really. I can just get 3 cuts. It doesn't matter. The deck is it's obviously not set up. So pick a card, any card. Since I don't have anyone, I'll choose it for you. Okay, so let's say they choose this card, the 6 of clubs. Okay, now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna go like this and hold out this, and I ask them to put it right here. So then they put that there. I ask them to hold out their hand, or I can use the table, and I'm going to give the deck 3 little cuts. 1, 2, 3. I can even give it a good little few cuts. So now, this is obviously not their card. This is an indicator card. The Ace of Spades, actually. That's one of my favorite cards. So I'm going to put that right here on the top of the deck. So now I'm going to ask them to rub the deck around, maybe tap it, snap their fingers, do whatever. And then, if you watch carefully, I'm going to take this card and I'm actually going to flick it. And that is their card. So you can look at that, you can look around, obviously you can see there's nothing on it. Okay, so now I'm just going to jump right into the tutorial of how I did this trick. So, like I said before, there's no setup to this trick. You can shuffle it around. Those are my favorite tricks because it just seems more realistic. So you can shuffle it around, do whatever you want with it, and then what you're going to do is you're going to ask the audience to choose a card. For this scenario, I'm just going to have the Ace of Spades because that's an easy card to remember for you guys to follow along with. So let's say they choose the Ace of Spades. So then what you do is you hand them the card, ask them to look at it and memorize it, and then right when they do that, you're going to take your hand like this, and you're going to slide this bottom card up a little bit. You're going to push down on this corner so it lifts up this side of the card, and you're going to put your pinky right there and make a little pinky break. And then you're going to push down with your pinky, and you're going to catch your thumb on it so that it looks like this. So here's a little view from my angle of what that will look like. So you give them the card to look, and then what you do is you slide it down, and then you pull down with your pinky, and then you get that thumb break. It's really not hard. And from the front, it just looks like you're holding the deck regularly. And then, once they get the card, if you really need to stall more time and you don't have enough time to do this, then you can look at them and be like, are you sure that you have it memorized? And make eye contact, and then that'll give you enough time to quickly do that. And then, also make sure that you keep your hand face towards them so that they do not see this in the background. So then what you do is you hold it, you push down with your thumb, your middle finger, and your ring finger, and then you cut it with your index finger, and then you just grab that and then ask them to put it on top, and then they put it on top, and then this is where the trick comes in. So with this little pinky break, this thumb break, what you're gonna do is when you're putting the deck down, you're actually going to grab a pinky break. You're going to put your pinky on this card. You're going to put it down, push it down, and then get a pinky break. So then that card that you had is now actually just on the top of this section. Then what you do is you say, now I'm going to cut the deck 3 times, so you take like half of this top part, put it down, then you take this part, put it down, this chunk, put it down. So then they have that card on the top that you just got from the thumb break, and then their card. So then what you do is you say, okay, now this card is an indicator card. It's going to help me find your card, but as you are showing them this card, you're going to slide this deck, or slide this card on the top, and you're going to just get a quick little pinky break at the back. Pinky breaks are really easy. You just slide it over, and then push up with your pinky, and then push it back. And your pinky is now in this position. So then as you're showing them this, then what you do is you're going to take their card and you're going to put it on top of the deck, like face up on the deck. And then you say, now touch it, tap it, whatever. Then what you do for the flick, you're going to actually pick up this card and their card back to back. And then what you do is you're going to put your thumb on this corner and your middle finger on this corner, and you're going to bend the card. And then you're going to put your other thumb on this corner and your middle finger on this corner. It all just kind of depends on what's comfortable for you. I am right-handed, so my right thumb is on the bottom left corner, and right index finger or middle finger is on the top right corner, and then it's just the opposite for the other corners. So then what you do is you bend it down like this, and then you kind of let go of your thumb first and flick it over with your middle finger so that it goes like that and it flicks. So that again, you just go like that. You let your thumb off and you push. You kind of just release your thumb and push down with your middle finger and it flicks it. So my fingers are kind of going a motion like that. So that again, flick it. And then my favorite thing to do, so you flick it into their card, you put it down on the deck, and then you say, this is your card. And then they can look at it because then at the top, the indicator card is right there. So then what I like to do is I give them the deck and then I give it a quick shuffle. Or like you can just literally do like one little shuffle before they like notice as they're looking at this card. So then when they like check to see the top card, then it's a different card. Because that has happened a few times to me where people have actually taken the deck out of my hands and looked at the top card and found that it was the indicator card, and then they figured out the trick. So it's all about just distraction and having them focus on this card, and then you do that. So that's all for today's video. Just hit the subscribe button, get the notification bell so that you can get notified when I post new videos. And subscribe, share with your friends, share around, and stay tuned for my next video. Thanks.